It's the Bob and Kiss Show!
Time for a brew.
Well, here we are again, happy as can be.
All good friends and
Jolly
good
good
company. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Bob and Giz Show. What have you been up to this week, mate?
Nothing really. Just watching the grass grow.
Gosh,
The pit's dead long.
I know. Shocking. Lazy bastard. Anyway, guess where I've been today? Not today, this week. I'll show you. Here, look. Hello everybody. Somewhat different today for a bit of a change. Yesterday we were at the Pipe Smoking Championships, and today I've decided to bring you to the show of military vehicles. It was a surprise phone call off my daughter actually, because I was rearranging the furniture in my house and she just rang up and said, "Hey, what are you doing out?" I says, "Not really, nothing that I don't want to stick doing all day." She says, "Well, there's an exhibition on military vehicles in Blakemere. Why don't you come down to that?" So I thought, do you know what? I think I will. So this is what we're seeing. I'll see you in a bit. Here's a splendid piece of kit for our American viewers. Some more stuff that you left behind when you buggered off in 45. Wiley's Jeep. Thompson. M1 carbine. Everything you need for a day out in Europe in 1945. Splendid. Sightseeing the ruins of Berlin. Splendid. We've got another contender for machine gun of the world here, an MG 42. The Cal American, and another glorious Brent on it. And an assortment of various other pew-pews. Very interesting stuff. Here's another American car they left lying about. You really do need to learn to tidy up after you know. You can't go around invading Europe and leaving all your bits and pieces lying around. Oh. Here's something I've not seen before. An old Bren carrier. How about that? Over here we've got a bit of modern stuff. We've got, I think we've got a Scorpion. Family picnic by a tank. How about that? Isn't this very interesting indeed? There's loads of stuff here. Here's a nice display. These animatronics are looking convincing, aren't they? 101st 506. Looking at the vehicles here, you wouldn't think we had anything to do with the bloody Second World War. It's all Yankee stuff. Oh, bit of a car boot here. Might have a rummage through that lot, see what there is. And we've got some vehicles over here. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a green one. And that's an American one. Another American one. There you go. I'm just going to have a look in this car boot sale over here, see what they've got. big sign up saying it's all for sale. So that's always a good thing, isn't it?
Dealing with about 5 or 6 different currencies or whatever. Not for me. But the prices gradually got higher and higher, and we used to go over
Excellent stuff. I'm going to have a look through these cat badges now because I see if they've got one for the loyals. I've just been thinking, looking around here, you've got all this military equipment and tents and stuff. If these idiots in charge get their own way, we'll all be bloody experiencing this firsthand. Bloody arseholes, what's wrong with them? Where's the bloody pointing it all? Still very interesting looking at it, but you don't want it bloody driving towards you going bang. Oh, found another load of stuff for sale. Let's go and have a look around this car boutique. Lots of stuff for sale. It's pretty crowded here today, so I'm having to select my moments to grab the camera, otherwise people think I'm a weirdo. And even now, as we speak, my daughter's mocking me in the distance. Anyway, I thought you might like to see this. Here we go. Here's a heavy one. Here's a machine gun shootout. You've got the British Bren on. Against the German MG38. You don't want to be anywhere near the pointy end of them at any time, ever. Right. A lot of this stuff you Americans would have seen already, but here's something you never got to experience because this was an exclusive European thing. So there we go. Look at that monster. Vergeltungswaffen V1, or known as the FI-103. Buzz bomb, if you like. Absolutely excellent piece of kit. We've got the Air Force and the Navy here. Right, I'm going to try and find a burger van now. It's time to eat. See that food van there behind us? On a light note, I'd just like to point out that they have made me the nicest sausage butty that I've had for a very long time. The only thing that concerns me is that that's opposite. So, never mind. No, genuinely, a damn fine sausage butty. I'm going to put it down in my top 10 of favourite sausage butties and put that down in my journal of favourite sausage butties. Anyway, I'm going to go in the old courtyard of this old building now, see what that's all about. Right, this lot here is the old stable block from the manor house, which is just down the way. Apparently that manor house is quite a favourite haunt for George V when he was younger. He used to come up here to have his wild parties that he was known for. But anyhow, this is the stable block. This is where they looked after all the horses. And it's been converted into one of those modern, I don't know, one of those shops that sell all sorts of arty-farty stuff, you know. But it's still very interesting and historical. So all these stables have been converted into fancy shops and stuff that sell all sorts of modern bits and pieces, but it still reflects the day. And I'm now going to frighten the hell out of Deck because he doesn't expect to be on the video. There he is. Look at this down here, which I think's ace. Can you see the floor in this passageway? It's worn away by countless feet over the years. Working here, you'd be sure to doff your cap and say, yes sir, no problem sir, I'll do that for you now sir. Course to be ready in just 10 minutes sir. Anyway, there we go. Right, well, the day's drawing to a close and we've been around the exhibition, the exhibits, the car booty and everything else like that. But on the way out, I've just seen a sign that they've had to put up to cater for our snowflake society that's full of bloody big Jesses that whinge and cry and whinge about everything. Oh, I don't want to look at that, it's scary. Have a look at this, it's bloody ridiculous. Stop throwing snappies at me. Hey, I don't know. Too many snowflakes in this world. Too many snowflakes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go to the main event.